Of course, then we have to ask about the late, great Betsy Palmer, who became such a horror icon for her portrayal of the murderous Mrs. Voorhees. What was Betsy like to work with? And when you first met her, were you intimidated just because she had such a long-running career?
Yes and yes. She she was larger than life, and I did know her career. I was aware of her, and interestingly enough, they had to get someone larger than me, so it made sense. Which I'm 5'6", and so once they had cast me, they went through a couple of actresses, and they obviously only had 10 grand, as we all know, to offer this actress. And fortunately, she needed a Scirocco really bad.
Oh my God, that story is hilarious.
Story is the best.
It's the truth. She told it to me on the set. She said, the only reason I'm doing this piece of shit is because my car broke down on the Connecticut Turnpike. And I mean, she was very, very honest, but she also said to me, but that doesn't mean I'm not giving it everything I have and more. And she said, and you will have to learn not to hold back, because during when we had, it was probably in the barn when we were rehearsing, she literally threw me across the barn in rehearsal, and whacked me in rehearsal. And I get it. I get it. That's the way she was trained, But I literally went, Sean, and she goes, don't call for Sean. He's not going to help you. Wow. You have to fight back. And I went, okay, lady, you got this, man. You got it. She had to literally show me, because I was pulling my punches. And thank God she did, because otherwise, we wouldn't have had those scenes the way, you can't, what she said to me is, you can't fool the camera, and they're tight on us. And there's, we don't have stunt people here. No kidding. And, we're basically, it's you and me. And if we don't want people to laugh at your performance or my performance, she was so very forthright and made sure I understand that this performance was going to be on film, and that means it's there for eternity. So she wasn't expecting much from it, but she just wanted to make sure that we weren't pulling punches. And she gave me so much as an actor. I totally give her credit for everything. She brought my game so far up, because you don't realize what you don't know until you're there, and all of a sudden you feel the hairs on the back of your neck go up in the middle of a scene, and you go, holy shit, this is really a crazy woman about to kill me. That actually happens in the moment. And I've been in the moment before, but oh my God, I was in the moment for this entire friggin' scene with her, which doesn't happen every time you're in front of the camera. And so when it does, it is such a friggin' blessing. And she just brought me to my peak, and I give her kudos, because I just can still remember it and actually feel the same feeling. That's how real it was.
And as someone who's watched this movie, this Friday 13th is my favorite, hands down. When she put your